finally understood the direction of where the company was going and how it makes sense, and everybody knows that if you have a company. Well, let's talk a little bit about first, guys, about the compensation plan, the enhancements that have been made to the compensation plan. Everyone there that we talked to, the different leaders, everyone was saying that this compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, literally pays out a lot more money. And if you understand the full impact of the reason why the company is doing what they're doing, literally, ladies and gentlemen, we found out some things that just blew us away, not only with the amount of customers, but also, guys, the impact of where the company is headed, new additional products and services that are coming. And Steve happened to mention right there on Saturday how the company is looking at not only adding several different products, guys, but one of them he mentioned, as he said, was coffee, a brewed coffee, where literally you have to understand how the compensation plan works. You know how you have your MFA product, the price of that is $69.95? Well, that counts as one customer point. The Telex VoIP product for $49.95, $49.90, guys, that counts as a one customer point. Two different price ranges there, but both counting as one customer point. Don't be surprised to see a new product coming out like coffee, even costing much less than those two product price points and still counting as one customer point. You see, when you guys understand the full vision of what's about to happen, there's going to be an array of different products and services that are being added to the product line that will count as additional product points. So you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that we're not just dealing with just the Telex 99 product. You know, we're not just dealing with just the MFA. We're not dealing with just Telex Mobile. We're dealing with different products and services that are being introduced, and as each product and service is being introduced, they will have different various point values. For instance, we learned that even with the VoIP product, that you'll be able to turn around and let's say you don't need a plan where you can call any landline and cell phone and talk for the amount of minutes that you can on the Telex VoIP 99 package. Let's say you only need, you know, $10 worth of minutes or $5 worth of minutes. They're going to be having incremental minute plans that people can purchase, and therefore they will be able to use what they need, and those will still be referenced in as partial customer points. For example, let's say you sold a $10 minute plan to someone, and let's say, you know, several people on your team have sold those exact same things that are on your first level. Well, it's just going to add up the amount of minute plans that are sold and convert them into customer points. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So there are a lot of different ways to accomplish what we're sharing with you today. So you have to understand the power of that. And it's amazing to me how many people are on this line right now. I found out a few updates from Steve from talking to them this morning. And a lot of people were asking about the repurchase. They didn't see the repurchase stock anymore. Well, as you remember, the company said in a call, guys, we're not going to be getting any more of the repurchases to sell back to the company. As long as you place your ads every single week and you are currently in the program before the new compensation plan changed, you just simply keep posting your ads. And the company is picking one day a week where instead of paying everybody, if your day was on Wednesday, and next week you would expect to get paid on that Wednesday, everybody's moving to one pay date. So when they hit the button, everybody's paid immediately at the same time for that week. So don't worry about if you don't see it on today, and today perhaps Monday was your date. It's okay. It's all being calculated, and it will. Everybody will get paid at the same time on the company designated pay date. So that's all coming out too as well. So you guys will really appreciate that. Remember, a lot is going on with the company as far as what they're putting into place, not only with the compensation plan, but there's a lot of programming going on in the background. And while we know that everything is not absolutely 100% perfect, because they are working on it, If you've personally sponsored someone and they have their 10 packages, many people are seeing $100 bonuses right away, the direct bonuses. Some are not. And I talked to Steve, and he said, look, if you find out that you didn't get paid right away on it, which most people are, it's okay. You will get paid. Same thing with the binary. If you're noticing that the binary is not recording for you right now, it's okay. It will pay. But you know what, guys? I want you to hear, not from me, because everybody said, that's just Randy talking. You're right, guys. I'm a promoter. I'm not the company, and I never claimed to be the company. You know, my heart is in it to help every single person that's on this line, that's in my team, people that are not on my team, because what this company has done for me, it's out of deep appreciation, and that's the reason why I'm here. And I'm so thankful for the gentleman that I'm about to bring up, guys, because I'll tell you what they're doing and the people that they've hired to improve customer service, to improve the functions of our company, to make sure that we have the right amount of IT people to handle what we're doing. Guys, I really, really appreciate not only knowing this gentleman, but looking at the tireless hours that he works on behalf of us all. And TelexFREE has taken all of us and changed all of our lives. But you know what? We haven't seen anything yet. The future, guys, I'll tell you what, the future of not only 2014 but 2015, so that this company is around for years and years to come, is not only bright, but it's exciting. And I just got excited just talking to this gentleman. I had a chance to pick him up from the airport and take him back to the airport, and I was in his ear the whole time. And the more he talked, the more excited I got. I had to try to compose myself, just learning the possibilities, the direction of where TelexFREE is headed. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys, it's on the line with us right now, our International Marketing Director, Mr. Steve Labriola. Steve, are you on the line with us?
I am, Randy. You hear me okay?
We can hear you just great, my friend.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for all that, Randy, and I did enjoy my visit down to Atlanta. And actually, you have much warmer weather down there than we have up here. I wish I could bring some of that up here with me, but it's cold here. Well, I wanted to hop on for just a couple of quick minutes and just to let everybody know. I know that you hear from Randy all the time, and Randy is clearly one of our top leaders, and I've got a ton of respect for what he does and the ability that he puts out, the work that he puts out. He says, I work countless hours. I think he dwarfs me in his hours. But I also wanted you to hear from the company and let you know that we are moving forward, and I know there's a ton of questions. I know it because I hear them. They're coming in emails. They're coming in customer support. They're coming in all different venues. But I wanted to let you know, first of all, old agents, like we say, will remain, will get paid. You're not seeing stock in your back office, but that's okay. That's the way the system is. You won't see the stock where the payments will get generated. I don't have a day on that. I don't know exactly how that whole process is going to happen. I'm getting on a 4 o'clock call with IT. We are pretty much doubling our customer service. They're in training right now to work on in the back office. There's a chat session there that you should go in and try. Somebody's been telling me some of the chat times are lengthy and hold, but that's where we've doubled our staff on, and they're going through training on that. So, you know, Randy said that things are about to get even better. They are. We have some binary issues that are happening. I know some really, really big groups that it's only showing one of their group. It's all getting worked on. It's all going to get behind us. I don't want to keep kind of putting out these things that say, well, we've got a problem that we're fixing, but we do, and we are. We've got the right team on board. We have just increased our IT staff with a meeting this afternoon is to talk about some of what they're doing and the fires that are in there immediately that need resolution. You know, I've said many, many times on a lot of my calls that we haven't even reached the ground level yet. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. And what we're starting to do now is scratch the surface with this new comp plan, with the new opportunities on a global basis. We've got a huge, huge baseline that's built. And all I can ask is all of you out there, just have patience. You all made lots of money last year. You'll continue to make lots of money. You'll continue to grow this business and move forward. And if there's something that really, really is dissatisfying to you and you really decide this just isn't for me, you can always go to your upline and say, you know what, this isn't for me. I just want to walk away from it. We understand that. We understand if things aren't perfect for you. But I'm the kind of person that's got a no-quit attitude, and I promise you, I am not quitting. Nobody here in the corporate office is quitting. We're going to keep moving forward. All of these little glitches that are in there, even though they seem extreme to you, we just did a major, major conversion of our comp plan. And what that did is it took any little glitches or any little problems that we had previously in there, and it escalated them to a more serious problem, which is very good. It means now they're at the top of that list and say, we need to fix this, 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 and this. So we're going to keep moving forward. We are going to move through all of these situations. We have continually to hire management, customer service, and staff across the board. We have continued to put hours into all of these situations. As Randy called me up last Thursday and he said, Steve, with the new changes and the glitches that are in the system, are you still coming here to Atlanta? And I said to him, never question that. I say I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be there. We say we're going to move forward through this stuff, we're going to move forward through this stuff. I would love every one of you on this call to be part of that team, to keep moving forward. But I fully understand if you say, you know what, this just isn't for me. I'm getting too stressed out about this stuff. But understand that in 6 months, you're going to look back and say, what did I do? Because Telex Mobile is coming. Coffee, vitamins, products and services that you use every day are coming. Randy and I had a great call this morning with a coffee supplier, and we're going to get more information to get that ball rolling. So things are going to come easier on a product basis. And our IT team is staffed up and ready to work through all of the glitches that are in the system right now. And I promise you that we're not going backward. We're going to keep going forward. And I'd love all of you to be on that board, all of you to be on that ship and help us move forward. But we understand if it doesn't work for you. So with that, Randy, I'll hand it back to you. And I'll just let everybody know, as I always say, make it an awesome day, because that's what you need to do in your life. And look at these problems as a temporary issue. You're all going to get paid. You're all going to get your binary back in place. You're all going to get paid for doing the work that you've done previously. The new comp plan gets better and better and better. There's more money on the table. There's more opportunity on the table to build a future. We're already starting to get calls from some larger network marketing people and other companies saying, now you've got a real comp plan. Let me take a serious look at this. So you're in the right place. And as I say before, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. We're just starting to scratch the surface, and this alone is going to start bringing on more and more people as we work through this stuff. So I'll give it to you, Randy, and I hope all of you out there have an awesome day and make your life as positive as it should be. Randy?
Well, thank you so much for that, Steve. And I tell you what, it's not only encouraging, but, you know, I don't know if you remember this or not, but I remember about 7 or 8 months ago, you know, when they started to have a few issues in some, you know, in a different country, you know, overseas, and you and I had a conversation, and I asked you, and I said, Steve, you know, man, I don't know what's going to happen to the future of TelexFREE. You know, what do you think I should do? And you know, guys, I expect it from any company, or expect it from, you know, anyone that you were talking to leadership. They would just say, keep going, you know, we're great, everything's going to be fine, and just go out and keep recruiting. But, you know, Steve didn't tell me that, and I thought, how odd. He said, you know what, you have to make the best decision for you and your family, but know this, we're going on anyway. As a company, we're going to keep growing. And I'm so thankful when he said that to me, because it gave me a chance to think about it, and he let me make the decision. And guys, I'll tell you, I decided not only to stay but keep growing. And had I not, when I look at what my income has grown from that time period to now, and realizing that that money would have never, ever been in my pocket. I mean, it amazed me how I could let a few problems or a few glitches that didn't even really affect me cause me to make the worst decision of my life, and that was to quit. And I'm so thankful, Steve, that that you put it out there like that to make me think about it. And just like you said, you know, hey, whatever decision you make is going to affect you. You have to be the one, because, you know, if he had told me keep going, I would have expected that. But he just told me to make my own decision. And guys, let me tell you something. I am so glad that I made the decision that I made back then. And I'm thankful now. In fact, I love where we're standing right now. And I can't tell you how many people would call me every day and they were saying, oh, I'm worried about the company, and I'm worried about this, and I'm worried about... I love the ground that we're standing on right now with this new compensation plan. In fact, we're attracting people now that we never could attract before. So thank you so much, Steve, for all that you and your guys and everybody down there have done. I know you work tireless hours, you and Jim, and on behalf of a lot of people, we want to say thank you for not only not giving up, but continuing on and helping all of us change our lives. So thank you so much for getting on the call, Steve.
You're welcome, Randy, and thank you, and thank everybody out there for everything you do. And like Randy said, make the choice that's right for you and your family. We will keep growing and keep moving forward. And with that, I wish all of you just go out and make the choice to have yourself an awesome day. Thanks, Randy. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Steve.